Hi, my name is Kayla, and I got pregnant when I was still in elementary school.
She belongs to the streets.
The money stacks, I'm posted in the back and got 100 racks. 100 racks. I'm coming up, she down the fuck. He wanna be like me, I'll tell him.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another banger video. Today I'm making a video on this girl who said she got pregnant in elementary school. I don't really know. So sorry for not uploading for like a year. You know, it be that way sometimes. So I should have like another video dropping either today or tomorrow because I already have it ready. But I just decided to make this, so hope you all enjoy. So let's hop straight into it.
I grew up in this really small island. We had few neighbors, and children didn't get to go to public school. To study, I would have to travel many miles every day, and my parents couldn't afford it. My mom and dad wanted a better future for me, and they began saving up every penny they earned. It was a hard time because we had little to eat, and my parents worked almost all day long. I had to help out a lot around the house, even if I was really young. I can't thank my parents enough for everything they did for me, and I know I disappointed them by getting pregnant when I was so young.
My guy, you would do more than disappoint me. Like, if my child came home and she was like, oh my god, yeah, I got pregnant at, like, school, in elementary school,
I hope I can make it up to them and repay them for all their effort and love. When I was 9 years old, they managed to save up enough money to move to America. I knew a little English, but it was hard starting from scratch. I had a lot to learn, and I had never gone to school at all before arriving to the USA. Everything was new to me. Growing up in such a small island, I wasn't used to the busy streets or being surrounded by lots of people. I wasn't used to the fast-paced life of the city either.
I don't know, man. It sounds like you got used to it pretty fast to me. I mean, you know, considering you had a whole kid and stuff. But I'm not gonna say too much, you know. I'm not gonna say too much.
It was all so foreign and odd to me. What was worse, I was older than my classmates when my mom and dad finally managed to get me enrolled in a public school. I was really eager to learn, though, so I studied hard and paid attention to my teachers. I did my homework every evening and practiced speaking and writing in English. Dad worked 2 jobs, and that allowed Mom to take care of me when I wasn't at school. That was also a big change because they usually didn't have enough time to be around me often. I was really happy about this. I was a kid and really needed my mom to be by my side. She helped me with my homework.
Yo, why this little 9-year-old girl look like a grown man, my guy? She looks more buff than me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
And motivated me to be responsible. I became a great student, and my teachers considered allowing me to skip a grade. Since I didn't have any previous education, they decided against it, even if it meant I was older than my classmates and I showed promise. Perhaps, they told me, I would be able to skip a grade or 2 when I reached high school. 6th grade arrived, and everything was going well. My parents had both managed to get far better jobs. Dad was able to be home every night, and we were living in a nice apartment in a better neighborhood. My life was a lot better than it had ever been at the island. I had friends, I was studying.
Yo, why is her friend's head built like that, my guy? Like, that's bigger than the Great Wall of China, my guy.
We lived in a nice place. Mom and Dad could actually spend time with me, and we even had enough money to afford nicer clothes and furniture. We were not rich or anything of the sort, but it was more than enough for us. That was when I met this really nice guy named Brad. I fell in love with him immediately. My parents allowed us to date because it seemed like it was so innocent. After all, we were both still so young. We spent a lot of time together. It was so much fun. And I loved kissing him. We were foolish and really young. One night, while my mom was working overtime, we stayed home alone. We began having too much fun, and one thing led to another. At first, I didn't notice anything was different. A few weeks passed by, and I began getting sick in the mornings. Mom got concerned, but since I felt better after a while, she brushed it off as the flu. I didn't want her to be concerned, so I pretended I didn't feel queasy most mornings. I kept going to school and studying as normal, but things kept getting weird. My stomach began swelling up, and by then I knew that something was wrong. I talked to Brad first, and we figured out I was pregnant.
Future, please remind me where she belongs.
To the street.
I completely freaked out and didn't want to tell my parents anything about it, but there wasn't anything else I could do. That night, I blurted the news out in the middle of dinner. I was too upset to try and calmly explain it to them. My parents were incredibly mad. They scolded me for hours and couldn't believe I could have gotten pregnant since I was so young. They took me to the doctor and wanted to confirm if it was true. After a quick echography and a blood test, it was confirmed. I was expecting a baby. The doctor told them I was over 4 months pregnant, so there was no other choice but to keep the baby. When we got back to our home, my mom and dad started arguing. Dad said I was ruining my life, and Mom said that they needed to support me. I was their daughter, and even if I had messed up, they couldn't turn their back on me.
Yeah. Cap.
They called Brad's parents, and the 4 of them met up. Brad and I were terrified, and all the adults were furious. They explained that they would support us, but that the baby would be our responsibility. We would have to keep studying, and when we arrived home from school, we'd take care of our son or daughter. We agreed immediately, of course, not only because it was the right thing to do, but because we were both terrified of our parents' anger. I continued studying all through my pregnancy. I was very lucky since both my parents and Brad's mom and dad really were there for us every step of the way. Against all odds, Brad and I continued dating all through high school. When we graduated, we moved in together with our daughter, Lucy. We have a great relationship and get along so well with all 4 of my daughter's grandparents. We are a happy family and are doing great. We both have good jobs and plan on having more children in a few years. Sometimes people think that I'm Lucy's sister instead of her mom, but we don't mind.
Nah, bro, this is some cap. You know they did not stay together in a happy family. This is some cap, bro. I'm actually mad, bro. Like, they should have been split, my guy, and split that baby's head, my guy. Like, honestly, bro, that is not how that's supposed to work. Now I'm really mad.
Now I'm really mad.
Anyways, that's the end of this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a great day. Remember, always eat ice out of the refrigerator, and I'll see you, I guess.